Hey tennis friends, I'm here in Rancho, Mirage, California at the Sunrise Country Club for day 2 of my coverage of the 2013 ASICS Easter Bowl. Now, as much as I'd like to stand here and show you a lot more panoramic views of this beautiful facility, the matches have already started on center court, so let's get right to the action. Right now on center court are two 13-year-olds in the girls' 14 singles championship match. Receiving in the far court is Ashley Leahy, the number 11 seed from Boulder, Colorado. Serving from the near court is Jada Daniel, the number 3 seed from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Now Ashley Leahy serving from the far court to Jada Daniel in the near court. Jada Daniel to serve. After a changeover, Ashley Leahy serving in the near court to Jada Daniel in the far court. I'm here right now with the winner of that match and the 2013 ASICS Easter Bowl winner for the girls 14 singles, Jada Daniel. Jada, that was a tough match out there going all the way to 3 sets.
Yeah, it was tough. It was definitely one of the hardest matches of the tournament, being that I lost the first set this time. In all my other 3 sets, I've won the first set, and this time I lost it, and I had to come back, and I had to come back better than ever. But, I mean, Ashley played so well the entire match, and I just had to do my best, and I guess that worked.
Let's talk a little bit about the match. She came out really strong on the first set, and in the second set you came out really strong. In fact, you were up 4-1, and then she started coming back. Did you get a little bit nervous at that time?
It was tough being up so big and so close to the second set and then almost losing it, and I just tried to stick with my game and just hope that I can pull it out and win that set.
Then the third set came around, and you really dominated that third set. So whatever you figured out in the second set really helped you all the way through the third set. Is that right?
It did. I started to lose it towards the end of the set, and I was definitely focused on coming out as strong as possible. And Ashley was definitely doing her best and playing, at the top of her game. And so I just tried to stay with her, and it worked.
One of the things that I mentioned in my last report is that there's been a lot of changes with the ASICS Easter Bowl. This year there's a new owner and tournament director, Lorne Kuehl. And one of the things that Lorne said is he wanted the kids, when they came here, to feel like this was a professional event, so he made sure to get these giant draw boards to make the kids feel like it was the big event that it is. And in fact, these draw boards are made by the same people who make the draw boards at Indian Wells. Up next on center court is the boys 14 singles championship match. Receiving in the near court is John McNally, the Winter National singles and doubles champion and the number 1 seed from Cincinnati, Ohio. Serving from the far court is someone you may not have heard of, but you probably have seen him before. You see, he played the young toddler who beat up on Taylor Dent in that Genworth financial commercial from about 9 years ago, where at the end, he appeared to be the son of Andre Agassi and Steffi Graf. Well, his name is Connor Hance, and he is now 14 years old and the number 2 seed from Torrance, California. Now John McNally serving in the near court to Connor Hance in the far court.
Connor Hance to serve. After a changeover, John McNally serving in the far court to Connor Hance in the near court. John McNally serving from the near court. Once again, John McNally serving from the far court to Connor Hance. John McNally serving. After another changeover, Connor Hance to serve.
I'm here right now with the winner of that match and the boys 14s champion, Connor Hance. Connor, that was a fantastic match. That went almost all day long. I mean, how did you do that, staying out there that long?
Well, I had a really good preparation before all my matches. I have a pre-workout energizer, so I think that gives me a lot of confidence in how hard I can work myself and how far I can go.
At the end of the second set, you were down 4-5. He was serving 5-4. And he was up match point, and he double faulted on that, and that opened the window for you to come back. What were you thinking at that point?
Well, when he double faulted, I knew that he was tight, and I just need to keep playing, and maybe I could come back, and I did, so it worked.
You know, in that third set, there was a handful, in fact, I think it was 7 more match points and everything that you had, and then he was defending stuff. I mean, that got really hairy down to the end.
In that game, he was hitting really big serves, and he was playing clutch, so it was hard. I mean, I probably could have won one of them, but he was nails there.
Now, after that, then it was your turn to serve it out. How confident were you feeling going into that last game?
I was actually really nervous. I was just telling myself to get your first serve in, and I actually missed the first 3 first serves, which was kind of bad, but I ended up getting a couple in at the end.
Well, you won your gold ball. You did a great tournament. You had a great tournament out here. What are your plans? What's coming up next for you?
I think I might play some ITFs in Florida in a couple of weeks, and clay courts and hard courts and some other tournaments over the summer.
All right, well, good luck to you.
Thank you.
The final center court match of this report is the Girls 18 Singles Championship. Receiving in the near court is 17-year-old Mayo Hibby from Irvine, California, who is the #1 seed and won last week's International Spring Championship. Serving from the far court is Tornado Alley Black, who I featured after the semifinal on my last ASICS Easter Bowl report. She is from Miami, Florida. Now Mayo Hibby to serve to Tornado Alley Black. Tornado Alley Black to serve. After a changeover, Tornado Alley Black to serve from the near court to Mayo Hibby in the far court. Mayo Hibby to serve. After another changeover, Mayo Hibby to serve from the near court to Tornado Alley Black in the far court. Mayo Hibby to serve.
I'm here right now with the winner of that match and the 2013 ASICS Easter Bowl Girls 18 Singles Champion, Mayo Hibby. Mayo, that was a great match out there today.
Thank you, thank you.
Now I wanted to talk about that first set. In that first set, you know, it didn't start off that great. There was a lot of service breaks and quite frankly, there was a lot of errors on both of your sides.
Yeah, I think we were both really nervous, you know. It's the Easter Bowl final and no, everything was different just for today's match, you know. We had ball kids and we walked on the court and we took pictures and everything was so different, you know. We were on center court and there was a huge crowd out there and I think we were both a little tight in the beginning, so we couldn't play how we wanted to, but we both loosened up in the, you know, in the middle, so yeah, we played better.
Well, in the second set, you know, you actually got it together a little more and you had a lot more winners as a ratio to unforced errors. What was it that changed in that second set?
Well, I was moving better. I was seeing the ball much better, so I was striking the ball really well. And, you know, I got used to her pace and her balls, and, you know, it's always, if you get used to your opponent's balls, then you can always make better shots, and sometimes it takes a while, you know, like the first set, you know, sometimes it
takes time to adjust to their balls.
Well, this week you won the Easter Bowl. Last week you won the International Spring Championships. Sounds like you've had a pretty good year so far.
Yeah, these were my first junior tournaments for this year, and I was pretty nervous coming in. I've been playing a lot of challengers and future events, and everybody's kind of older than me on these events, but coming into these, I was one of the oldest, and I was playing a lot of younger players, so a lot of the pressure was on me, but I'm happy I got it through.
Those were some great matches today, and I'll have even more in my next and final report from the 2013 ASICS Easter Bowl. I'll see you next time with more tennis outside the lines.